远方走来的就是这个村的酋长，年底即将满100岁。马赛人天天喝牛奶混加牛血，据说是他们保持长寿的秘诀。
次はブルットブルストと呼ばれる血のソーセージ作りにかかります。心臓や腎臓などを刻んで胡椒をたっぷりまぶし、それに血を加えて作ります。
Ja, das sind nur gute Brocken mageres Fleisch und Herz und Nieren innen rein. Ne?
血の赤、心臓のピンク、腎臓の紫、そして脂肪の白。出来上がった時、いかに綺麗な断面の模様を作るかが腕の見せ所です。中身を胃袋に詰めます。
It's common to many European cultures. The French call it boudin noir, the Spanish call it morcilla, the Italians call it sanguinaccio, and in the United Kingdom they call it black pudding. What is it? A savory dish made from pig's blood and other ingredients. In England, Ireland, Scotland and Wales, black pudding is typically served, sliced and fried, as part of a traditional breakfast. Its roots are in ancient times, when people wouldn't waste any part of a slaughtered animal, not even its blood. Black pudding also contains several dry ingredients: barley, allspice, dried onions, spices and other seasonings, and wheat flour. The pig's blood is also in dried form. They begin by filling cotton bags with barley and submerging them in boiling water overnight. The bags are porous, so the barley absorbs the water, swelling and softening as it cooks. Once the barley is ready, they drain the water out of the cook tank. Then cut open the bags and empty the cooked barley into a tub. The barley and other dry ingredients will make up about a third of the pudding mix. Another third is the pig's blood, and the last third meat fat. They boil pork fat in a cook tank for 2 hours. Then they strain out the water and transfer the fat to a tub. In another cook tank, they boil smoked bacon fat for 2 hours. Then they scoop out and strain that fat and drop it into a bin as well. The scraps of meat clinging to the pieces of fat will give the black pudding extra flavor. Next, workers empty the 2 bins of fat into a mincer. Then they take dried onions and hydrate them with stock from the smoked bacon cook tank. This produces gravy. They pour this gravy, along with the cooked barley, into the mincer. Next, they add the flour and mince some more. And then the dried pig's blood. Besides turning the ingredients a rich color, the blood makes black pudding a rich source of iron and protein. They mince the ingredients until the mixture is smooth. Then they transfer it to the stuffing line. A worker pumps a specific quantity into a nylon casing, then staples each end of the casing closed. This is the 340-gram retail size. The factory also packages larger formats for restaurants, delicatessens, and caterers. From the stuffing line, the black puddings go into a steam cooker. Once their internal temperature reaches 85 degrees Celsius, which takes about 2 hours, they come out of the oven, their texture now like a dense chocolate pudding. After cooling overnight, each black pudding goes into a printed plastic bag. A vacuum machine sucks out all the air and heat seals the package. This improves the product's shelf life. From there, the puddings drop into a tank of hot water. This shrinks the plastic package tightly around the casing. Even within the same country, black pudding recipes vary by region. This smooth textured pudding is typical of eastern Scotland. In western Scotland, they use oatmeal instead of barley, and in the north of England, they use big, usually visible chunks of fat, both producing a black pudding that's coarser in texture but equally delicious.